There's a very simple reason why we are honoring Sheikh Mohammed, and that's because of his bold leadership in regional terms to make a great leap toward full peace with Israel, and thereby paving the way for other countries in the region to make their own peace with Israel, and for his bold leadership domestically in opening the Emirates in terms of religious tolerance to believers of the other Abrahamic faiths. So for his regional leadership and his internal commitment to religious tolerance, we decided that these are two very important steps forward that deserve the recognition and the honor of our Scholar Statesman Award. In terms of the future of the Abraham Accords, or more generally, the future of Arab-Israel peace, I am very bullish. I am very positive. Actually, we are speaking precisely at a moment when the Secretary of State is meeting with the foreign ministers of the other Abraham Accords countries to affirm America's commitment to deepening and broadening these agreements. And I'm a historian, and I look at this in a somewhat broader scope. And the broad scope is very positive. We are talking, you and I, at a moment when more than half of all Arabs now live in countries at peace with Israel. And those countries are the ones with the most dynamic economies, the ones that have the greatest stability, the ones that are growing politically, economically, socially, culturally, both absolutely and relative to other countries. Those countries are the ones that recognize that peace and everything that goes with it is in their national interest. And I believe that when we meet 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now, more and more of the Middle East will be at peace with each other in terms of Arabs and Israelis. There will still be serious problems, serious difficulties. These countries won't agree on everything, much like NATO countries don't agree on everything. But they will be on the same side of some very fundamental questions, and they will be countering common enemies and common adversaries. And so I'm actually very positive on the long-term picture of Arab-Israeli peace and specifically the Abraham Accords.